Hello my dear Gemini, this is Yana from Bellatrix Star. Welcome to my YouTube channel and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. So, this is your monthly tarot reading for the month of December 2019 and please welcome. So, I will start with general energy first and then I will go to your career, work related area in your life and then love life. So, let's begin. Alright, I have three cards for you. Six of Fire, 12 of like describe 12 of air and 9 of air. So this month will be a lot of work you need to do, a lot of thoughts you will have, a lot of communication, conversations, talks that you will need to handle. Probably that will be important for you to speak your truth and to express your emotions and your opinions, of course, at your workplace and with in your relationship with your people around. You know, with Six of Fire card is all about healing, meditation, negotiations, arbitration. So have your boundaries. That will be very important, to have healthy boundaries and to have this support and diplomacy. So it seems like you will negotiate a lot of things. So yeah, you will be speaking a lot, but you will be able to put your boundaries, healthy boundaries on, and behaving as a diplomat, you know, using your diplomacy in order to resolve any kind of conflicts or any kind of issues that you will be dealing with or challenges. So it's very positive card in a way, like quite, you know, intense month in order to be in contact with other people, and you will be able to do that in a very high level, you know, because with the scribe, this is the energy of air, a different one, right? But when the scribe appears, that actually means that it's very important for you to pay attention to your documents and probably, yeah, talk to your accountant, talk to your financial advisor, your legal advisor, and if everything is all right, probably restart or redo your budget, restart your finances, or any other kind of business things that you will need to just put in documents. You know, even with this card, probably some of you will start YouTube channel, probably some of you will start just making videos and public speaking, you know, and you will be noticeable because of your speech, and that's very important, very interesting. And also it's very good to start a new blog, and probably you will do that and record your stories. It can be, you know, like enjoyed and remembered by other people, or just even by your family, by someone close to you. So also it's the card of writing, of authors, and so write your thoughts down on paper and like keep scrapbooks full of photos and thoughts. Also it's very good if you never did before, if you never done before, tried never before, the board of wishes, as also can be the good idea for you to start doing that. But it means that during this month you will pay attention to the details and start recording those, writing down, and yeah, that probably you will even start, as I said, a blog or YouTube channel, something like that. But with the 9 of air, this energy is a bit different, because this is about, you know, consciousness and understanding, insights and vision and imagination and fantasy. But with these cards two together, it seems like you will be, some of you will start writing a book, a blog, and as I said, other things, right? You will be very creative during this month, and this also will help you to dig deeper into the energy of conversations. So if you need to negotiate any kind of questions or issues, you will be really like on top. And because this creativity that you will have, that will help you to find the right answer, the right way in a difficult situation. So in general, it's very creative month, quite logical, I must say, but also you will be able to listen to other people and you will be able to respect their opinions and find the way that nobody will be harmed, you know, for both sides, from yours and from theirs. So let's talk now about your career and work related area. I pre-shuffled all the text that I'm using, so let's start. I have a Devil card for you, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Coins, and Eight of Coins. So at the bottom of the deck I have this Star card, and I will put it here because it seems like, you know, the general energy for your work, it seems like you will be quite independent and doing your job, quite independent, and really enjoy that. Probably you will be dealing with faraway countries or foreign companies. If you're searching for work as a freelancer, that will be a very good month for you to express yourself and to start doing something like that in your life, because this is Aquarius card, and Aquarius is all about distance as well, also friendships, right? And I feel like you will not be attached to some particular company or project, or it will be your project. Your company can be, yes, or it can be like you are doing a project to a foreign company or to a faraway person, right? You have a contract or something like that. So I will put it here. All right. So money-wise, it's quite a good month with Devil card here. So tangible results with Eight of Coins. That's good news. So Nine of Coins as well. So you will work hard and you will receive. You will be rewarded for that. So I see that the results actually start with the Devil. The results are coming your way. You will see that, yeah, actually what you've been working hard for, you're finally getting. About independency, being independent, the Hermit and the Knight of Coins, these two cards are speaking, and probably you will be dealing with Virgo. These two cards also speaking about Virgo. And actually you will enjoy that during this month. If you're working alone, independently, or as a freelancer, or just having your project or creating your project, because the creativity will be really high during this month, that will be really your month in order to prove yourself to someone, probably just to, as I said, start writing the book. It's really like showing here that you're paying attention. Maybe you will investigate something, to research something in order to put something into the paper. Maybe like to start writing the blog about a particular topic, and it will be very important because you will read a lot. You have your own experience that will definitely help you to express yourself in a really good way. You will love it with the Queen of Cups, how you will do that. Again, this is your creativity. That means that you will be so smart, you're sharp, your mind will be so sharp that it will help you to create something beautiful and outstanding. And it means that you will come to this point that you will need to create something for yourself from your heart, because you didn't like what actually other people talk about this topic, or other people say about this or that. For example, like you are really concerned about women's right in Africa, right? Or something like that. And you've read a lot of books or working with women, and maybe you're a counselor or something like that, and you couldn't find the right attitude that are spoken, that are written in the books, in articles, in media, and you would like to start speaking about that loud, like when people can listen to you, can hear your opinion about that, because you know what to say about this topic, and you will start saying that, or you will start writing a book, or you will first, of course, you will read a lot, research a lot, and then you will start creating something that will stay, you know, like it will be quite significant. It can be, you will start writing just a series of articles devoting to that topic, or of course to another. It's just an example, right? And sorry, it's really important because it seems like you really wanted doing something like that, but you couldn't find maybe the theme, the topic, or maybe you couldn't find that inspiration inside of you. But this time, it's like all the stars will be playing for you at the right order, and you will see that, yes, actually this is the time to start my new YouTube channel and to start speaking about human rights, or rights of the women in Africa, or how to, I don't know, like save many lives of in poor African countries. So something, I don't know, like can be different thing, right? But just an example. And that will be definitely something that will bring you money. And also you will have money for that to invest in this project, because it seems like it will ask you for some investments so to be done. And if you need to work with publisher or to kind of the person who can support that, you will find the right words to make the people listen to you, or make the people invest in you, or pay for your services, for example. And it will be really interesting. And the main idea is like you will like what you will be doing, because as I said, like before, you didn't find the right expression of the particular thing that you want to talk about during this month. And that's definitely speaking about being independent and doing your work, also relying on your experience. That's beautiful. And the oracle card that I have for you is processing treasure. Well, it's definitely about, protecting treasure, because it's very difficult to read these words over here because of this script. I'm very sorry about that. But so protecting treasure. And because it seems like, the number 39, so it's 12, so 3. It seems like during this month for you, it will be very important to protect what you have experienced during your life, or having a particular job, or having a particular project, and you had your knowledge, you have your knowledge right now that finally you can share. Probably for some of you, it can be counseling or teaching, even become a mentor. And knowing that you know, having this knowledge, you will be able to start sharing that in order to people will listen to you. And that's definitely your treasure, you know. Remember, like I said, like people will start listening to you, people will start paying attention at you, because you will start speaking about something different, even if it's just your work and you're not a freelancer, but you're quite independent of what you're doing at your work because of your creativity, and your boss or your other colleagues and team workers, they know about that, they accept that, and they like that about you. They will start also noticing that you have quite a lot of things to share and to learn from you. And that's really important, because you will start appreciating this knowledge that you had, the experience that you've had during your life, like a treasure. And it's so beautiful and so important. All right, so let's have a look at your love life. What will be happening there? The Temperance card, the Empress, interesting, 8 of Swords, 4 of Coins, 8 of Wands. So the foreign element is still here, and 5 of Coins. At the bottom of the deck, I have 6 of Cups. So it's the soulmate twin flame connection, or at least this connection is very deep, and it seems like you have love together. And they are living far away from you, and you're missing them so much. It seems like it will be the month where you will express your love to the person whom you're really missing that much. Probably you feel even a bit rejected by them, or maybe you are not seeing them and talk to them that often that you really expect. So this month will be definitely about like speaking about that, you know, the circumstances will be like that, like kind of an obstacle for you both. So that's why I feel distance. And probably even like, even if it is a distance, you can't speak that often that you really want to speak together, to have this contact, maybe because of work, maybe because of other situations in your life. And you will not like it. So you will talk about that to your partner and saying like, okay, come on, we really need to speak more often, or we really need to see each other more often, because I miss you and I really want to be with you. So probably there can be trip involved, a Christmas trip, right? Or at least you will start planning the trip. Or, well, if there is no trip, then it means that definitely passionate communication, very a lot of messages about like, oh sweetie, I'm so missing you, and I'm like, I want you a lot, and you know, like I miss your hugs, because this is a lot of tangible energy, like touches, you know, physical, like when you really want to touch another person. And also, like, it can be the situation that you will understand that yes, you are stuck, probably both, or maybe one of you, that's why you can't just be in contact that often, or maybe you can't see each other that often because of the situations at the place where they are or you are. But it seems like the love and the relationship that you have, it's growing, it's developing, and it's staying. So maybe it's already for a while that you are living like that. You know, from time to time, it seems like you feel that you have some, I can't say cold, but a bit kind of frustration or anxiety that it doesn't become warmer and closer. But it seems like being at the distance or being a bit detached from each other, that definitely helps you to develop that. I mean, like, it's not the big problem for the relationship, it's a problem for emotional connection, because of course you're missing each other. But both of you, I feel like you still want to keep each other close. I mean, like, be in this relationship, to keep this relationship, to keep this contact. And but it's a bit, yes, it will be quite obvious for you that there are other circumstances that can be a bit challenging, and that you can feel a bit stuck, that yeah, you want a lot of things but you can't get them. But you want to see this person, you want to talk about a particular even thing. For example, you are tired after work in the evening, you're missing your loved one, and you really need their hug, because it's like you're missing the warmth. You really need the sex, you really need something from them, like touch, and you can't have it because they're far, or they're busy, or they're somewhere, because the situation is like that, and it will make you a bit maybe sad. But actually I feel like you still are there, and you're still in love, or you still care, you know, because you have something really deep between two of you, and it will continue. You know, I see that it's continuing further. The card from the oracle deck that I have for you, it's Young, number 1, and it seems like you will be quite active during this month towards your partner, and you will start these talks, so maybe initiate the trip, the travel, maybe invite them, and it will quite a lot of passionate energy as well, very sexual energy as well. So if you have the chance to meet each other and have some fun together, sexual fun and passion, so be really careful. The pregnancy can be the case. If you really need it, fine, perfect. If you don't, please think about it. Because the situation still will be like that for a while. Probably it's kind of, you know, other circumstances that can be blocking you being close towards each other, being with each other. But yeah, the sexual energy is really, maybe you're dealing with Scorpio Aries, because Mars in Scorpio now. Oh, another fire sign. So young energy is really like dominant here during this month, but also it's in general you will be active. But don't forget about sport. Sport is also good for you during this month. Okay, the life purpose for this month for you is death. Wow, definitely some of you are dealing with Scorpio, or yeah, some Scorpionic energy is very vivid. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. That's the most important thing. That it seems like you will understand, especially I feel mostly about that creative project that you will have, that probably for some of you it will be the end of the previous job, of the previous project, of the previous even mindset and perception of the reality of your work of being a freelancer. Or maybe like you were working for a company and then you become a freelancer during the time, because you still feel like you're going away from that. It seems like you become more courageous, more brave to start writing something, to start creating something new, because you didn't find it in another source. You didn't find other people express that well, that you think that you can express that. And it means that one chapter will be closed of maybe your perception of how you perceive the business, the creativity even, or something even like you will see other things from a different perspective as well. And in your love life as well, you're learning that endings are merely beginnings. That means that probably at some point you will end up being with someone closer, because that, this part of being far away from each other as you're given like that is a fact. That means that you still need to learn something from that, right? It seems like probably you have, I don't know, like if you're Gemini but you're Scorpio ascendant, so your Uranus transiting is your seventh house, and probably your relationship will be for a while like that, being in a distance, being far away. But again, like, it's also this card is speaking about temporary things, that something is temporarily. So one thing happens, then it ends, and then another one will start, so it's all about being in circle or in cycles, I must say like that, and being in cycle and finishing one, then ending one and starting a new one. So don't forget about that. So maybe this period of lifetime you really needed to understand a lot of things about yourself, but then it will be finished and you will probably not regret, but think about, oh, that was actually fun. But we were far away, now you're yelling at me every day, something like that. But it speaks about letting go. It speaks about that the cycle is still there, and one ends, another starts, right? And the guidance for you I have for this month. Express your individuality. That's definitely about your work career. Allow your true self to shine, because you're awesome. So if you have still some doubts, if you need to write that book, if you need to start YouTube channel, if you need to speak something, your truth, and if you need to share something that you really want to share, do that. All right. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. That's very interesting, because it seems like, well, in the reading itself, I didn't see that something really like a big endings that happening, but to the second card that I'm picking up, like from the death, and now goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. So what I'm thinking here, probably this is a change in your relationship, this attitude towards each other. Probably you'll start even planning how to change this distance between two of you, how it's influencing you. Maybe this is the new relationship that you're fully into this, but maybe before you didn't want to get into it because they are living far away from you, right? They can't be just close to you because of some circumstances in their life, and it seems like maybe you didn't want to get into this relationship, but you will, because you will say goodbye and start something new. But also probably you're saying goodbye to something like a previous relationship or previous situations in your, because still, yes, young energy is number one. You're the leader, you are the initiator, you start your new life, and it is developing, it's growing. So very, very interesting. It seems like, the whole topic, it's something new that is entering your life, maybe just entered, and you are now developing it, but you're still kind of cleaning or cleansing your past tales, in order to fully embrace this new future. All right, so this is it. Thank you very much. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Please like, share, and comment what's going on in your life. And subscribe, of course, to my YouTube channel. And I see you next time. Have a beautiful December. Bye-bye.